What's going on, guys? It's Patrick here, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it with our first ever, Call of Duty World War II Top 10. People have been asking me, Patrick, when is the Top 10 coming? I need it in my life. And the thing you guys gotta understand is I gotta give a little bit of time for this map to be out, because we've never seen any of these guns before. We've never really seen anything of World War II zombies before, so I didn't want to rush into making this, and that's why I gave it a little bit of a grace period of a week before we're doing this video. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here finally, and we are going to be doing this. Before the video, I do just want to say, if you guys could please subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. Let's go for a like goal. I never do that, so let's go for 7,777 likes. Anyways though, guys, top 10 guns in Call of Duty World War II Zombies. Let's do this. So coming in at our number 10 spot, guys, this is going to be the Carabin Sniper. Now, I know, this probably sounds like a huge surprise to everyone watching this right now that yes, a sniper is actually on this list, but I think that's a huge thing for a zombies game. So before we do get into this, I do just want to say welcome to the Carabin for joining the ranks of the DSR and the Drakon, for being literally the only two other snipers that are good enough to make a top 10 for a zombies game. But yeah, the Carabin is actually really good. And honestly, in general, I feel like snipers are actually quite usable in World War II zombies, and the Carabin is the best of the four. You've got the old school Kar 98K, the Lee Enfield, some gun with a bunch of numbers, and then this thing. And it's the only semi-automatic sniper rifle that exists in the game. I did a snipers only casual Easter egg run, and it was basically the only thing that kept me in the game the entire time. It's really good, man. Pack a punch with double tap, headshots go to roughly around 20-25, but the thing you need to look at this gun is, although it feels like a sniper, it plays like a Drakon. So even if you get cornered, you can basically spray and pray your way out and you'll be okay. It's a beast. Number 9. The MG42. Now, I can already see the look of disappointment from people of where the MG42, World at War's best gun, is falling on this list. Actually, the only thing better than the MG42 is the PPSH, and that's even more of a disappointment. I don't know what it is, man, because everyone's hyping up the MG42, and I really don't think it's that good. Without the extended mag, it really doesn't have that much ammo per clip, and honestly, for me, it just doesn't seem like it does a good job of killing zombies. I always just feel like it needs more ammo in the clip. I'm always like, oh my god, I'm reloading again, because it just sprays ammo, and it just doesn't feel right. I don't know what it is, but there's something about the MG42. Maybe it's just the legend of what it was in World at War, that to me, it doesn't feel good. I don't love this thing, and while it still is good enough to get a number 9 spot on this list, I think there are definitely better LMGs. Number 8. The Toggle Action Shotgun. I am so happy that they put this thing into the game. The Toggle Action Shotgun is a semi-automatic shotgun in a World War II game. How revolutionary is that? I mean, not really, but if you think about World at War, all you had was the double barrel shotgun and the trench gun, and that was it. And in this game, we've got 2 double barrel shotguns, a trench gun-like weapon, and a semi-auto shotgun. And dude, I gotta be honest, this thing absolutely eats. It's really good. This thing is a real savior gun, where there's things in your way, and then it's just their classic shotgun, man. It makes me happy. You just kill everything in your way. It's so satisfying. And again, there's something about it being in World War II that really just brings my love out for it. Moving down to the number 7 spot on our list, we've got an OG that has made it, ladies and gentlemen. It is the STG-44. I hate to even say it, man, but it's not as good as the Origins version was. It's still good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I have all these super high expectations of guns from past games, and they're just not meeting my requirements. But dude, the STG-44 is a pretty just all-around solid weapon. First off, it is a wall weapon, so that's always huge. And I feel like, honestly, the STG is just the overall average gun in the rifle category. It's not amazing at anything, but it's just got all its bases covered. Good damage, good rate of fire, not too bad recoil. It does everything right. And despite me always thinking that this is a submachine gun, it is an assault rifle, so it's also got pretty good range. Honestly, there's not much more to say about that, because it's just a pretty straightforward weapon, but it's good. It's the STG that we all know and love. It comes in at number 7. Number 6. the Wofe. But you know I'm not talking about that Wonder Wofe. Because if I was, I would call it the Tesla gun, because it's basically a Wonder Wofe. But in seriousness, guys, the Wofe is an SMG. It's the one located over by the big tower that you gotta spark up, and it's really good. I think one of the funniest things with this weapon is when you put an extended mag on it, because it's just chilling out the side there like this huge clip. It's kind of ironic, but to me, like, the Wofe is kind of like the PPSH of this game. It's really fast at shooting, and the PPSH is not. Compared to Black Ops 3 guns, the Wofe plays like a VMP, and more specifically, I would say probably a Vesper. Just a stupid high rate of fire, really good at killing things in your way, but not like the best horde killer. It does have the highest RPM in its weapon category, and it is overall a freaking beast. Number 5. The Lewis. Can I just say, like, that is the best name for a gun ever? The Lewis. The G freaking Lewis. G Lewis. That's like a play on words for G's Louise. Or what I also like to call the dinner plate gun. I mean, literally, it's very similar to the DP from World at War, but this thing is better in every way than that gun. To me, the Lewis feels like my long-lost World at War son. I had a Browning, and I had an MG42. There was an FG. I didn't like that. But where was my Lewis? The Lewis is so good, man. It's like this really slow rate of fire, just high damage gun. It's like the Gorgon of World at War, but it's way better than the Gorgon. Plus, it's called the freaking Lewis. This is probably one of the best guns you can get out of the box. Again, just for that high damage output, despite it not being a very fast shooting gun. Moving down to our number 4 spot, we have the MG15. This is it. This is the LMG of World War II. This is the best LMG. I'm saying it right now. The MG15 is like the dingo of World War II. This thing absolutely eats. It's got a ton of ammo, it does a ton of damage, and it just is great at tearing down hordes and hordes of zombies. Realistically, like, I just don't know what more you could want from that. MG15 is an absolute devastation device, and especially with unlimited sprint from Stamina Up, it is actually a viable option in this map. But moving down to our number 3 pick, guys, we've got a surprising choice that is the bar gun. Basically, in World War II, they took all the bad guns and made them good, and all the good guns that we knew and loved and made them bad. Because the bar gun was pretty trash in World at War, but not in this game. The bar, pardon my Canadian accent, is one of, honestly, probably my favorite weapon to use in the entire map. It's good at taking out individual zombies, it's good at taking out hordes, and it's especially good at killing the 2 larger bosses in the map. All of that, combined with the fact that it's now a wall weapon, makes it a gun that I really enjoy. And honestly, there's just something satisfying about this gun finally being good. It's finally hit its stride, and it's just, I love it. I love killing things with this gun. Honestly, the bar might be my favorite gun in the game. But that's a personal preference, because there are 2 guns that are better. At number 2, ladies and gentlemen, I'm nervous to make this statement, but confident enough that I will still do it. The M1928. Yeah, man, again, I'm not even sure if I agree with that, but I'm going with it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Thompson, our classic love from World at War, is getting a boost. Now, it's good either way, but I will add in that this thing absolutely needs a round drum. It's good without one, but with one, it is the beast that comes in at number 2. It's a relatively cheap early game wall weapon that absolutely shreds everything. I mean, it's literally almost the M1927 from Mob of the Dead, but like 1 year of aging. And that aging has done a lot for it, because the qualities of this gun seem to retain all that great point whoring abilities, but it does more damage, and it's just, oh, it's great. Really big fan of this gun, and although I don't use it as much as the bar, I think it is probably overall better. But guys, did you really think that there was going to be any gun that would beat our number 1 spot? And more importantly, did you ever think that there was going to be a starting pistol that would change the game of starting pistols again? I mean, we've seen Mustang and Sally redone over and over. We've seen the Boomhilda. I didn't think that they could do something cooler to this sort of set of weapons. But ladies and gentlemen, coming in at our number 1 spot, it is the 1911 Pack-a-Punched. This is such a unique weapon because it kind of shoots explosives, but not really, and I don't even understand it. Mustang and Sally shoot grenades. The Bacon and Eggs shoots explosive rounds. Very explosive rounds that don't damage the user. I really don't think I need to say anything more than that. It's so effective at saving your life. You don't even need the flak jacket perk. It's just perfect. It's literal perfection. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of this weapon. And more than that, if you're not, I don't know what you're thinking in your head, because it is hands down the best gun in the map. Anyways though, guys, that is going to be our video for today. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. I would appreciate it very much. As well, I guess we're gonna go for 7,777 likes. I don't know, maybe we'll hit it, maybe we won't. Let's go for it. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you later. Peace out. You frickin' nerds.